Let's talk about season 8 of the Channels National Kids Cup. 8 years ago, the visionary, Mr. John Momo, had a plan of making sure that kids from primary schools can come together, play football, and then we monitor their progress to make them future stars. In 2012, it went national. Kids from different parts of the country come to Lagos and they play football for the love of the game. We're getting ready for season 8. This competition has given us names, the Nigerian Football Federation. They looked at it and said, look, this is a model for football development. Let's make it an NFF protected tournament. That means they will monitor kids that are doing so well, see ways they can put them into the national under 13 team, under 15, and even the under 17. Isn't that lovely? They've also said if a team does well, they can put them together, take them on a tour, go to Europe, go to the North Americas, and see how football is done. Fantastic. Lagos State government, they said, look, we love what Channels TV is doing. We're going to support. Anambra State government called also. We want to be part of this special grassroots football development program. Now, Edo State, they are the defending champions, and they're saying, look, we can come back to Lagos and win. And then the main organizing committee, I paid a courtesy visit to the governor of Edo State, Comrade Adams Oshiomole. Guys, it was a refreshing time because the governor is saying, look, I challenge any other state to see if they look. That's the beauty now. Yes. People are beginning to use these kids to be happy. We listened to FA said, look, I got my first salary
from the governor,
for my family.
School.
You know, in primary school. So it's just heartwarming that we monitor this and ensure that it keeps getting better and better.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the courtesy call to Governor Adams Oshiomole. He talked about the fact that it's going to be like a bragging right now for each governors and all that. They want to see how they can actually help these kids. You know, at first Edo State was even the state that came in last. Edo State and Kaduna, and both of them played in the finals. So it shows that look, other governors who are watching, if your children, I mean, the primary school students really wants to play this competition, give them the support from the very beginning, not after they've excelled, because they didn't have the support from the government. But immediately he saw what Channels could do with those kids, he was really happy. And it's going to be here on 27th, right?
Yeah, he says, of course, if we're winning the moment they're done with the Children's Day celebration, is on the next flight to come and cheer Edo to victory. Tired. You know what I like about this? Yes. When the governor was speaking to us, he said, look, it went beyond them, you know, emerging champions. They saw the need to go to Yanuge, improve the quality of education there. Sporting facilities is very important, and they did a lot. Now, these guys came to Lagos to play, but then the school is already benefiting.
Yeah, surely. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing them. What they'll do this time around as well too. And
are they the ones coming on stage? You haven't revealed the names.
I am looking forward to seeing the defending champions. There's no way we're going to have a national. I just expect the defending champions to be here.
The defending the states can be represented, not necessarily an India, because most of your players are now moved to secondary school.
Yeah, but if they have good enough players, you know.
And you know, Subeb will organize interstate competition.
My point is, I expect Yanuge
to come
to qualify whatever tournament they have to play. I expect them to qualify.
Love their celebrations.
Yeah, I remember the year Toy Bats was dominant in Lagos. We expected last year that they were going to qualify.
Yeah, so I just hope they they come, and if they don't come, I know we'll have another good representative from Benin as well.
Okay, so let's listen to the governor of Edo State, Comrade Adams Oshiomole. He's excited about the Channels National Kids Cup, says that it is also a model for football development, and that is worthy of praises. Let's listen to the governor. I'll come back, we'll talk. Don't go anywhere, stay.
Channels Kids Cup is a grassroots sport. That means children, primary school children under the age of 13 and below. We have three things in mind when this vision came up. First of all, to develop the grassroots. Second, to ensure that they incorporate the skills and talent they have embedded in their life and mold it and encourage them to go to school.
And thank you for, in my view, a very wonderful initiative which the channel television has developed by focusing at the real grassroots across urban and rural Nigeria, across the country. Many people say catch them young, and you are not doing the talking, you are just doing the work catching them young. To keep your dream alive and to service it and to elevate it to a national recognition, I cannot go thank you enough.
Thank you too, Mr. Governor. And that's the talk, is about catching them young. We are
not just talking, we're doing it, and that's what he said. So everyone can actually take a clue from them. Don't just talk about it, start something. By the time you do that, everyone will follow, so it becomes a model for every other state and, of course, every other corporate organization to follow.
Very important. The governor even charged us. Why can't you bring it to somewhere Stadium?
so
that Edo can prove to you that he can play football. Okay, so you never know. It can get big to the level that will go to different states and have the national finals there. That's the dream, to ensure that we give kids at the primary school level an opportunity to express themselves through football.
Different levels, it's important.
And for me, Austin, just before we round off on it, I'm looking forward to seeing what the NFF would do with it. And ever since it became a NFF protected competition, I just want to see what they'll do, because a lot is on them now.
That's
because
right.
we've seen some really talented players over the past editions, and so I want to see what the NFF would do with these guys. There's an under 13 side as well too. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of these names, in the nearest future.
That's right. Look at what that goalkeeper did. Wow. So that's it, talents right there, the primary school level. That's what the Channels National Kids Cup is all about. We're waiting for season 8 of the competition on the 20th of this month. Players and officials from different states will start arriving in Lagos. On the 21st, guys will do screening and registration. 22nd is show time. We cannot wait. And then on the 27th is Children's Day. We're going to have the national finals and see if Edo State, after all said and done, if Anambra State will come to Lagos and win, or if Lagos State will say, look, you cannot come here and keep beating us. It's the fun and excitement of the Channels National Kids Cup. We cannot wait.
Yeah, we just can't wait for that to happen, Austin.
Cecilia, where are we going?
Okay, we'll just talk a little bit of basketball earlier, but this time we're talking about female basketball development and all that, what some of the clubs can actually do to ensure that their players are performing better. And of course, Tijani Man talking about the fact that, well, both teams, the Tigers and of course the under-17 team, they're already in camp preparing for major tournaments. He has already done the best he can, handing them over to the coach and the players to prepare very well and of course go do the nation proud. Let's listen to them.
We need to bring in 1 or 2 players, that's actually going to strengthen the team. We have some couple of veterans that have aged, and there's a need for us to bring in fresher legs so that, we can combine youth and age, and hopefully, we can play the kind of style of basketball that we want. But most importantly, we need to just get together much earlier, prepare much earlier, and, so we can match up against, the best 2 teams ahead of us. Customs need to, employ these girls. That's just it, That's going to really motivate them to do much better. Right now, they are just playing. They are not, personnel of the service. So the level of motivation, is not, really there. That's the only way that, we can get them fully committed to the team, and then we can get them to play their best. On players' part, there's been a lot of improvement. It wasn't like a few years back when we have one team blowing one team away. Now the games are keenly contested, and perhaps the area I want the federation to improve in is probably the number of games, and then most importantly the system. Now it's just one game that decides who gets to win. I wish we could have a situation like in the NBA, not necessarily 7 games, but 3 games to decide who wins. Dolphins can come out tomorrow and beat First Bank, but we'll get to know who is the best team when those teams get to play themselves each other, who make the better adjustment, who comes out, to do the right thing at the end and wins.
For us, the federation, we have tried to put in place everything that we believe the team requires to prepare, well. The under-17 women's team for the World Championships, they are opening camp the same time in Abuja. So we are going to see, 2 camps in one, morning, evening, afternoon. And I believe that we look forward to producing a team from here, nurtured here, developed here, that will represent us at that youth level, so that, going beyond now, we can have more and more of local players on the national team. I look forward to having a great team, and I look forward to Nigeria playing very well in that tournament too.
Okay, so that's it. President of Nigeria Basketball Federation, Tijani Umar. Good to know that the Women's Basketball League is also gathering some momentum. Let's just hope that they'll get all the support to get better. And we're also rooting for the Tigress. Remember to get ready for the OQTs, the Olympic qualifying tournament. I want to wish them all the best. I know they have the quality to pick a ticket to Rio.